Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm 40. A lot of news came out last night, and I actually wanted to go through my first card reactions here and discuss these things today. So, buckle up. First off, we're going to start with the promos. This isn't normally something we start with, but yeah. Looks like we're going to be getting this actually really fucking cool, I believe this is an alternate version for Firewall. I could be wrong. But anyway. So it starts with this. Let's see here. DDD Super Doom King Purplish Armageddon. Oh my god. Once again, they released the best support after they nuke the archetype. So it's Pendulum Effect 3500 3000 Pendulum Scale 1. Once per turn during damage calculation, when a triple DDD fusion monster control battles an opponent's monster, you can have that opponent's monster lose 1000 attack to the end of the turn. It's 2 triple DDDs to make it, which isn't terrible. You can only use this card's name's 1 effect once per turn. So you can target 1 attack of this monster your opponent controls, destroy it if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack. That's not terrible. Before damage calculation, when your opponent's monster attacks or is attacked, you can have that monster's original or attack become its original attack until the end of damage step. So that's the effect that happened in the show actually. That would reduce things. Reduced all the attack bonuses that you kept getting. And if this card in Monster Zone is destroyed, you can place it in your Pendulum Zone. So level 1, not bad. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon, of course, here. 3,000, 2,500. Once per turn, before damage calculation, when an opponent's monster you control battles. Okay, the monster you control battles an opponent's monster. You can have that monster you control gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack until the end of damage step. It's 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 non-tuner Clear Wing monster. So they just shit on your hopes and dreams right away. This thing's level 8, so it needs to be level 1 Dark. So you only get 1 and 2 once per turn. You can target 1 effect monster opponent controls and negates effects at the end of the turn. It's not terrible. During either player's battle phase, if this card was single summon, you can destroy all level 5 or higher monsters your opponent controls. Doesn't have to be special summon, that's pretty good. And if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, essentially, yeah, you can place it in your Pendulum Zone. More triple DDD monsters coming, and then Link Disciple. Alright, so Collector's Pack, aka the Timelords. I'm actually super excited to see that we're getting these. It's been, what, 6 years? So, Sadion, the Time Lord. If you control the monsters, you can normal summon this card without attributing, of course. Cannot be destroyed by battle and card effect. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, if your life points are 4,000 or lower, your life points become 4,000. Once per turn during your standby phase, this thing goes into your deck. So, this will set your life points to 4,000. That's actually pretty good. If you control the monsters, you can normal summon this card without attributing. First clauses are pretty much the same thing. Let's see here. Cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect, and you take no battle damage involving this card. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, shuffle all spell and trap cards your opponent controls into the deck. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw a card. And then during the standby phase, the thing gets tucked way back into the deck. Camion here. Same thing as the first 2 clauses. At the end of the battle phase, in which this card attacked or was attacked, shuffle 1 card your opponent controls into the deck. If you do inflict 500 damage to your opponent, card's effects cannot be activated in response to this card. And once per turn during the standby phase, tuck it right back into the deck. Not bad. We just need a clause that can bypass this, or allow us to add from the deck to the hand, and I think we'll be onto something here. So, more dinosaur support here. You can only activate this card's number 2 effect once per turn. So, this card can't attack your opponent directly. This is level 4, 2000, right? Yeah. This card is banished. You can special summon this card, but it gains 200 attack for each of your currently controlled banished monsters. Okay. Space Time Transcendence. Banish 2 or more dinosaur monsters in your graveyard. Special summon 1 dinosaur monster with the same level as the number of monsters you banish from your hand or graveyard, but cannot attack this turn. Pretty fucking good. I like that a lot. Let's see here. Ultimate Evolution Pill. Banish 1 dinosaur monster and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your hand and or graveyard. So summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from hand or deck, ignoring summoning conditions. Jesus Christ. That's like the ultimate neg too. But it can be from the hand or graveyard, so I like that. Ooh, more number monsters. So this is 2 level 7s to make this thing. Actually, I want to look at this art. Dude, that's cool as fuck. This is what, 89? Yeah. So 2 level 7s. Once per turn, detach material from this card. Look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 card from their face down. Okay. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys an opponent's monster, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it face down. If an opponent's monster's card is banished face down, you can activate this effect. Banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck equal to the number of cards currently banished face down. I don't know how I feel about that. That could be better. It's interesting that it's kind of creating a little extra mill scenario, but I like what they're doing here. Fiendish Sky Prison Sendal Fall On. 2 level 8s. This card gains 100 attack and defense for each monster in the graveyards. Oh god, this thing gets big. Blue Eye support, here we come. Detach one material from this card until the end of your opponent's next turn. Oh, your opponent's turn. This card can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can summon monsters from the graveyard. Interesting. Blue Eyes, I feel, gets the most out of this. Number 71, Libarian Shark. 2 level 3s to make this thing. Once returning, target one number monster graveyard except for this card. Special summon if you do attach all XYZ materials on this card to that monster. Okay, so it's a generic monster reborn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target one ring up monster from your deck and place it on the top of your deck. That's all I have to say about that. Let's see here. During the turn this card was normal summon, it can attack your opponent directly. If this card was special summoned from your graveyard, this card is treated as a tuner until the end of the turn. Okay. Are these little Mako? Are these your dolphins? White Aura Dolphin. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. Okay, so it's generic. Once per turn, target one faces monster your opponent controls. That monster's current attack becomes half its original. Okay. This card is destroyed by the opponent's battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. You can banish one monster from the graveyard except from this card and special summon this card, but it's treated as a tuner. So that's not a once per turn, right? Yeah. So this thing can infinite chum block. God. White Aura Whale. 1 water tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner water monsters. When this card is synchro summon, you can destroy all attack position monster your opponent controls. This card can make up to 2 attacks. I think it's 2800, right? Yeah. If this card attacks defense of a monster, you get trampled. And if this card is destroyed by your opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard, by card effect, you can banish 1 water monster to your graveyard, so summon this card, but it becomes a tuner. I don't know why that's such a thing, but the whale just keeps on whaling. Oh, man. Such a disappointment. I have really big faith in this thing, though. Like, I like this. Next up, more legacy support. Oh, man. Red Eye / Dragon. 1 Red Eye's Black Dragon plus 1 warrior type monster. Yes. Maybe Red Eyes will be good soon. This is in the Duelist pack, right? Yeah. Interesting. When a Red Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target 1 warrior monster graveyard, equip it to this card. The equipped monster gains 200 attack. Okay. During either player's turn, when a card targets a card you control, you can send 1 equipped card you control to the graveyard and negate the activation if you destroy it. This card is destroyed by about a card effect, just summon from your graveyard as many monsters that were equipped to this card as possible. Interesting. 2824. Gotta love Joey. Let's see here. Little Red Eyes Baby Dragon. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your deck, and if you do equip this card as an equipped card from your graveyard to that card, it gains 300 attack. And then, if this card was equipped to a monster sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 dragon type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Fucking ridiculous. 1200 is a bit but we're getting there. 1 on Red Eyes Metal Knight Gearfried. Ooh, I like how it has Red Eyes in its name now. Once per turn, if this card is equipped with an equipped card, you can destroy the equipped card, destroy 1 spell trap card your opponent controls. Yay. Once per turn, you can send 1 equipped card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, then target 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster graveyard. That's fucking interesting. Red Eyes Fang with Chain. Target 1 Red Eyes monster you control, equip this card to that target. Make up to 2 attacks during each battle phase. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard and target 1 monster on the field. An equipped monster with this card was equipped to. While equipped with this effect, the monster's attack defense become the same as the monster's equipped. Alright, so we got Amazona's support, and I don't know if you guys understand, like, I'm actually, like, super stoked about this. So, Amazona's Princess. You can only use the 2 effect of this guy once per turn. Alright, so this card's name becomes Amazon's Queen while in the field or in the graveyard. If this card is normal, so summon, add 1 Amazon spell trap card from your deck to your hand, so this will recruit for the field as well. When this card declares an attack, you summon 1 card you control the graveyard or have in your hand, special summon 1 Amazon monster from your deck in defense mode. I want this deck to be so good. Amazon's Pet Baby Tiger. You can only use this card's 2 effect once per turn. This card's name becomes Amazon's Tiger while on the field in the graveyard. If an Amazon's monster is normal or special summoned, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, special summon this card. This card gains 100 attack and defense, or excuse me, 100 attack for each Amazon's in your graveyard. Little cute little baby dragon. So adorable. Amazon's Call. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Take 1 Amazoness from your deck, except for Amazon's Call, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Okay, so they have a Rhoda. Fucking great. You banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 Amazoness monster you control during this turn. Other monsters you control can attack. That target can attack all of your opponent's monsters once each. They have a Rhoda. We did it. They've got to be a good deck now. Amazoness Ambush. Once per turn during either player's battle phase, you special summon 1 Amazoness monster for your hand. But it gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. After damage calculation, when Amazon's monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can banish the opponent's monster. And then if this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Amazon's monster graveyard special summon it. Please, come on. I need this deck to be good. It's so good. Alright, Stronghold Whale, aka everything Mako probably needed. So, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, tribute 2 water monsters, special summon this bitch. Okay. If this card is special summon, you can set 1 C stealth attack directly from your deck to your field. Interesting with this stealth C attack. Once returned during either player's turn, an opponent's card or an effect that targets exactly 1 water monster you control is activated. You get the activation if you do destroy it. We'll find out what the C stealth attack is here in a minute. Legendary Fisherman 2. This card becomes Legendary Fisherman while in the field in the graveyard. All enemies on this field, this card's other effect by other monster effects. If this face-up card on the field leaves the field by an opponent's card effect or is destroyed, and add 1 level 7 lower water monster. It's level 7 water monster from your deck to your hand. Hi, I am the whale. Rage of Ryukishin. Quick play spell card. You can activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. If Umi's on the field, target any number of your opponent's monsters up to the number of water monsters you control whose original level is 5 or higher. Destroy as many of them as possible. And if you do, monster zones cannot be used until the end of this turn. So this thing literally floods them out. That's actually cool. I like that concept. C Stealth Attack. When this card is activated, you can activate 1 Umi from your hand or graveyard. If Umi is face up on the field, this card gains following effects. It gains both of them. Once per turn, banish 1 water monster you currently control until the end of this turn. During this turn, face up spell and trap cards cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. At the start of damage calculation, if a water monster you control whose original level is 5 or 6 or higher battles opponent's monster, destroy that monster. But this ensures Umi doesn't get destroyed. I do like this. This card's cool. Last but not least, structure deck news. Ooh. More of these guys. So, here we go. Trigate Wizard. It's a Cyberse Link effect. Arrows go side by side and up. So it's non-token monsters, minimum 2. Interesting. This card gains these effects depending on the monsters in mutual link. 1 or more, if a monster is in mutual link with this card, battles opponent's monster. That monster battle inflicts to your damage your opponent takes is doubled. 2 or more, once per turn you can target 1 card on the field, banish it. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card effect is activated, you negate that activation. If you do, banish it. Holy fuck. Just making sure I read that right. Oh, God. Well, we did it. We have a negator already, and it's linked to 1600 tag. Sad face. This thing, side-by-side links, let's see here. Non-token monsters, exactly 2. If this card gains these effects depending on the number of monsters in mutual link. 1 or more, a monster in a mutual link with this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. Gain life points equal to the amount inflicted. Once per turn during either player's turn, target 2 face monsters you control. Until the end of this turn, have the attack of 1, have the other gain that amount. Nope. This is ridiculous. 2200 attack. Alright. Next up, Dual Assemblium. Level 8 Dark Cybers. You can only use this card's number 1 effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can banish 2 Cybers monsters from your hand or face up from your field. Special summon this card, but its attack becomes halved. Once per turn, banish 1 card from your hand to target, or banish 1 monster on the field whose attack is lower than or equal to this card's attack. That's actually really cool. Kind of looks like a little fucked up Odd Eyes monster. Coldia. When this card is normal summon, target 1 Cybers monster graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle card effect, special summon 1 lower Cybers monster from your deck to your hand. Special summon. 1800. Yep, this is already a ridiculous era. Balancer Lord. Only activate this card's 2 name once per turn. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points during your main phase. You can normal summon 1 Cybers monster in addition to your normal summon set. This card's banished. You can add 1 level 4 lower monster from your deck to your hand. Jesus. Dot Scaper. Level 1 Earth Cybers monster. 0, 2100. You only use this card's 1 effect once per turn and only once per turn. And each of these effects can only be used once during the duel. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. And if this card is banished, you can special summon it. Hold on. You can only use 1 of this card's effect names once per turn and only once that turn. And each of these effects can only be used once per duel. They created a modern day glow bulb. This card will be good. Foolish barrel it out, bring it back. Yep. It's glow bulb for free for this archetype. This card's ridiculous. So if you have 3 in link with it, it gets to negate stuff. Yep, this will be easy to do. But what do you guys think today? I'm loving this legacy support. I like this card. This card's fucking cool. The prison's awesome. And yeah, guys. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'm out. Deuces. That's not all, folks. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please check out my Cardfight Vanguard channel, VanCole40. You guys will get an insight on our playtesting sessions. And please check out the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. That way you guys can follow the House of Champions and MCole40 interactions. Please check out MCole Games for all of your guys' trading card game needs. And if you guys enjoyed this content, please check out my Patreon in the description. Every bit helps to the creation of these videos. One step at a time in improvement, and that's the goal of this channel. Alright guys, have a good time, and thanks for watching.